And we're good. Yay. Things are thinging. Hey today now, YouTube. I'll fight through YouTube. There's our phone magic. There we go. And there we go. Okay, great. We're good. Yay. Press the button. Press it, press it, press it. Press that button. And then I press this button. Yeah. The buttons have been pressed. You know, I woke up semi-fine and then got worse as the day went along, so... You know what that means? It's okay though, I like PokeRogue. It bullies me a lot, but when it's not doing that, it feels nice. It feels really nice. I wish it would bully me less. Yeah. There we go. All nice and sat. Ooh. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Yay. Oh, you know what's funny? I'm surprised, well, maybe it might pop up. I went and bought Cloud Meadow soundtrack from Steam because they had a bunch of songs that weren't even in the game yet, which I really appreciate, so I went and bought the soundtrack. I can't wait for some of those to pop up on stream as the days go along. That'll be fun. I really like Cloud Meadow. Yeah. If I re-listen to Ratchet & Clank soundtrack, I gotta re-listen to the old PlayStation game. Because I re-listened to Ratchet & Clank 1 and God damn, that game's soundtrack is fucking immaculate. Also, you know, part of me wonders if I should change the background like every other time or just on occasion. Fuck it, let's do it. Wham! We're in the clock tower now. You can feel the Medusa heads from here. They feel great. Don't you like that? Huh? Medusa heads tickling your skin. Enough yapping. I would like to get to laying down sometime soonish, so let's check out our next 5 songs. Not that one. I will forever say this game is better than Mario Kart 64. And Super Circuit. You know, like a good... Dude, Final Fantasy... I feel Final Fantasy 9 a lot more than 7 and 8. The pre-rendered games. I feel it did the best job at, like, establishing shots. Because every time I hear this song, my brain immediately goes to the entrance to Estogasa, like, perfectly. I can, like, see the entire thing in my head. I can't really do that with some of the other songs, but this one works every time. Same thing with Treno. Same thing with the Black Mage Village. Same thing with just a bunch of the places. I feel like they went above and beyond with that. A lot of Monster Hunter songs. God, I remember doing Guild Quests in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Guild Quests was a really interesting system that probably could have used some more ironing out, not gonna lie, but Guild Quests were essentially randomly generated quests that would give you monsters to hunt. And you would get relics from them, and relics were specialized equipment. There was relic charms and relic weapons and relic armors, but most people cared about the charms and the weapons especially. All this to say that the monsters that were available to hunt during relic quests were given specific output for whether they'd give you specific tiers of weapon or charms, and Teostra generally gave the best charms. So I fought a lot of Teostra in my day, and I gotta say, there's an important function when it comes to relic quests where the monsters were stronger than normal, a lot stronger. Like literal one-shot you potential stronger. So I had a predetermined chat message, because this was on the 3DS where you couldn't just excessively chat in the middle of a quest as easily as other things. I had a chat message ready for people to be like, he will explode soon, back off. The amount of times I have failed Teostra Guild quests because people ignored the pinging, ignored the chat messaging, and then he got up and supernovaed is uncountable. It's hysterical, but Jesus Christ, man, people just had the situational awareness of a fish. And don't even get me started on the double Rajang hunts, because the Rajangs could Apex. God, I hated Apex. The sign can't stop me, I can't read. Yeah, they couldn't fucking hear either! Listen, all I'm saying is, when the hunters that are higher level than you are pinging like crazy and get away from the giant flaming exploding cat, and you're still near it, I'm surprised you got that far along in life. I think I need to go 2 more songs. Wham! I said wham! Ooh, that's a good one. The bass for certain songs pounds my brain harder than others. This one does it very well. My brain needs less pounding, but I will endure this pounding for once. God, Gen 5 is the fucking best. I love that it, like, it slows down and speeds up at certain points. It's like a fucked up metronome. I love it. One more. You will never hear me argue with the Funky Uncle song. You know what's weird? I'm almost certain this game is still locked to the original Xbox. Is it? I gotta double check that. Yeah, it's still only on the Xbox. Dude, they need to... They really need to re-release it. It's weird, the first game has re-released, but not this one. It's so unfortunate too, because like I feel like this game feels way better to play than the first one. You know what? The Funky Uncle has inspired me. One more. Another fucking goated soundtrack. God damn it. Also, you know, I haven't been keeping up with Street Fighter 6 too much. How is Elena in Street Fighter 6? Is she making people cry? Has Justin Wong managed to get people to refund the game because of her yet? You kidding? You know how fucking excited I would be running into like Justin Wong or something? He's punching! Like, imagine if my first rank match in Skullgirls is against fucking Sonic Fox. I'm going to get absolutely mauled, but I would be excited. God, Street Fighter 4, it's such good music. Whee! No more beats in my head. Oh no. There's the game. Bat! Alrighty, time for a good old daily run. Let's run daily. Alrighty, I already really like this song. Thankfully, they have an entire playlist of the game's music on YouTube. So, I want to go look it up. What is this? Looms Lake. Neat! Alright, let's see what we have. We have a Celebi, a Cherubi, and a Larvitar. Celebi has natural cure, psychic grass, of course, with a calm nature, which I don't really like. God damn it. Confusion, Magical Leaf, Stealth Rock, Baton Pass. I really like that, actually. That's pretty nice. Cherubi is Chlorophyll, of course, with Bashful Nature, which is fine. Neutral is better than negative in something important, I guess. Magical Leaf, Helping Hand, Double Team and Protect. I like the Helping Hand, actually. And of course, Larvitar with Guts. Ooh, Guts. Timid. Damn it. It's the wrong speed nature. With Rock Slide, Stomping Tantrum, Helping Hand, and Frustration. Little dude is angry. Sorry, little doodad. Alright, well, First things first. Alrighty. Wham! Let's start with lore, actually. I think the sooner we can get our allies some more levels, the better. Great balls. Dazzling Gleam on Celebi would be quite nice, actually. I don't think I'm going to be baton passing anytime soon unless I get Calm Mind, and I don't know when Celebi gets Calm Mind, so let's replace it. So no video from YouTube. It's fighting him! Larvitar wants the word Screech. Maybe. Screech honestly isn't that bad. Rock Ground is pretty nice coverage. I really don't need the frustration. His bananas are bananaing. It's rare candy. I think Celebi is probably the winner here, so let's keep buffing Celebi. That's a Dosey-Gara to Gyarados. It's gonna Dosey-Do all over us. Get intimidated, but we don't really mind. We're special attackers. I think we're gonna hit with a Dazzling Gleam here, because I do want to try and catch the Gyarados. Really? Well, unfortunately now, the Gyarados is now a priority that we must get rid of. Bet you think a real funny game. War never changes. So let's try that again. Wham! That's such a fun sprite of it opening its mouth. Alright. They got rocked. Rock them harder. Rock, it's your decision. I was about to say, please don't tell me they're gonna keep bullying this fucking Cherubi. Oh no, I'm intimidated. Alright, so you know what? Let's do myself a favor. Let's get rid of the Goldeen immediately. No need to scream. Let's just Rock Slide. There we go. Now, poor Larvitar is about to get murdered. There she goes. Alrighty. Now we just whack it. Ouchie. Now get the ball. Good. A little bit more special attack. Mud slap. Maybe. Wide lens. No one's really using anything inaccurate right now. Mud slap. Some shenaniganry. Not that much damage. Yeah, it's just a tiny amount of damage, and more importantly, just dropping some accuracy. I think we're just better off healing. Quillfish. Oh yeah? Quill this. Well, that's not very nice, sir. Alright? You shouldn't just be spitting acid on people. It's mean. What did I say? Stop it. Your mask. That one I'm gonna have to switch against. It would have been nice to have my Larvitar still with me here, but you know, whatever. Disable. You will disable nothing. Download. Attack Rose. Download this. Rain-boosted waterfalls from a Gyarados hurts. Who would have guessed? Yay. Oh, hold on. Anyway. Yeah. Apparently rabies is spreading because people aren't getting their dogs vaccinated, so the dogs don't get autism, of course. Because, you know, you'd rather have a dog with rabies. I was literally talking about rabies with my little brother the other day and how fucking horrifying it is. And how it has a ridiculously, like, low survival rate. And how it's, like, basically guaranteed death. Like, I do not understand how you could see something like rabies and think, I'd rather deal with that than autism. Which, for the record, I'm not saying vaccines cause autism. Quite the opposite. Vaccines very clearly do not have a fucking relation to autism at all. That was fucking made by no, you know what? Hold on. Fuck that. We're putting this nigga on blast. Hold on. We got because this fucking doctor guy is absolutely fucked goddamn health of fucking American citizens for, like, what is now decades, because this motherfucker is trying to sell goddamn his own fucking medicine. Fucking... Is he even a doctor? I'm glad you said that. He's been disbarred. Yes, Andrew Jeremy Wakefield is the fucking now ex-doctor's name who's been disbarred. Or the fucking doctor equivalent of disbarred. I'm pretty sure there's a proper term for it. Which was on his claim, by the way, the methodology he used, by the way, to try and create a link between vaccines and autism. You want to know his methodology? It was based on a small, uncontrolled study of 12 children. I did better testing for fucking school science reports. Are you kidding me? I don't even... Yes, 12. License revoked. Yeah, that. And an uncontrolled study on 12 kids. No regulation, no A side, B side. Yeah, that's too low for a control group. That's sure as hell not enough for fucking extrapolation of any kind. It is as unscientific as could possibly be. It is such a horrendous fucking misuse of an attempt of your fucking doctorate name that it was gross. And him getting his license revoked is the absolute least of what should have happened. This man should be in prison. Full stop. Let's see. Yeah, this claim has, of course, been thoroughly discredited by the scientific community because no shit. Investigations revealed that Wakefield had significant conflicts of interest, including receiving over $700,000 from lawyers planning a lawsuit against MMR vaccine manufacturers. And he had not conducted the research ethically or scientifically. Whoa, really? He had a monetary interest in doing this? What a fucking surprise! As a result, he was struck off the medical register in 2010 for serious professional misconduct and is now considered a disgraced anti-vaccine activist. Yeah. Some religious issues? I don't think so in his particular case. Let's see. Let's do some more reading. We'll answer that. I'm curious. I doubt it. I think it was literally just medicine. Or not medicine. I think it was literally just money. Yeah, so first things first, he's British, and I'm saying that because he published his paper on the supposed link between vaccine and autism in 1998, and he was kicked. Yeah, brainworms to follow. He was kicked out of several fields in Britain, and then came over to America. Oh, I'm sorry. He resigned due to mutual agreement. Yeah, sure, it's very mutual. It's very mutual indeed. It's like the fucking. Anyway, so yeah, mutual agreement is why he left. But he came to America in 2004. He co-founded the Thoughtful House Research Center, later renamed Johnson Center for Child Health and Development, in Austin, Texas. Of course, he's in fucking Texas. But of course, he resigned in 2010 and was struck off the register, and yeah, so on and so forth. But yeah, anyway, more importantly, his fucking study. Yeah, in 1998. No one was able to reproduce the results of his findings. No shit. Of course they weren't. There are no fucking findings. There's no fucking link. Of course no one was able to fucking replicate the goddamn results. So that's one. Two. Holy Jesus Christ. He was making testing kits for it. And it was projected in a 2004 investigation, right? It was projected that he was to earn up to $43 million a year selling autism vaccine testing kits. Which led to the General Medical Council conducting an inquiry of allegations of misconduct and two former colleagues. I say this a lot. I say this all the time. You don't need to make up reasons to not trust certain institutions. It is very true that a lot of institutions are manipulative and lie and cheat and steal, but making shit up about it is not helping, because there are real people who are obviously fictitious in their causes and in their desires that are doing active harm, like this motherfucker. Like, I feel the need to stress that. Like, to me, it makes no sense to be anti-vax because you do not trust the medical fields because you think they're greedy, when the person who is telling you not to vaccinate was going to make literal millions of dollars. We're talking about Andrew Wakefield because fucking here in the United States, rabies cases are rising in dogs because people aren't vaccinating their dogs. And that led to a discussion about talking about why anti-vaxxers are fucking dumb. And why... And oh, well, yeah. Like, it's not really... This isn't really like a medical... Like, most vaccines are given, right? They're mandated for a reason. Vaccines are good. You want vaccines. Vaccines are helpful. Rabies is horrifying. I was literally talking with my brother the other day about how fucking horrific rabies is. And I showed him footage of people infected with rabies so he could see it. Not just animals, people. Like, to see how it is in people. And, like, it's horrifying. But we have a vaccine for it. And there are people who are not vaccinating their fucking kids. Or their goddamn animals. Because of bullshit, fake, made up reasons by people who are more willing to get a quick buck than to have their names in the history books as some of the greatest fucking, like, signs to, like, all health. Like, genuinely, it is absurd to me. Absolutely absurd to me to, like, an endless degree that you would, like, fucking... it is fucking, like, it infuriates me. It genuinely infuriates me. And it infuriates me because it's dangerous. Like, I can deal with flat earthers. Flat earthers are fucking stupid, but what they say hurts on, like, a micro level in comparison. Anti-vaxxers are just flat out dangerous. It is harmful, deadly rhetoric that has... No, absolutely not. Like, oh yeah, don't even get me twisted. Like, my head was already fucking turbo exploding, but, like, it's not your fault. But truly, like, anti-vaxxers are absolute fucking morons. Like, it is mind-boggling. But yeah, we brought up Andrew Wakefield, and if you don't know who Andrew Wakefield is the now disgraced doctor who is the one who brought up anti-vax conspiracy. He was the one who put out the paper that said that vaccines had a relationship with autism, and they don't. And we brought up his testing. Yeah, you can count on a literal hand, the number of people who have survived rabies. But yeah, Andrew Wakefield was the one who wrote the paper in 1998 that was the birth of anti-vax conspiracy theory. His paper, which was tested on 12 children, 12 uncontrolled, unscientific tests done on children, which, by the way, is such a horrendously low number that it's not anywhere near enough to extrapolate, especially given the population. 12 people out of literal billions is horrible fucking metrics, right? Like, even if it was 100, that would still be bad, but 100 is still better than 12. That's one. Two, he was uncontrolled. He didn't account for anything. He didn't regulate anything. He didn't do any of that. Three, no one else to this day has been able to replicate any of his fucking results. Because of course he couldn't. Like, it is as clear as fucking water. Yet people are still buying this horse shit. I just mentioned, by the way, I love that Wikipedia has an entire section dedicated to fringe medicine and science. That is so appreciated. 34. That's insane. 34 people. Dude, when you're talking about humans, yeah, that's realistically... That's not that many. Yeah. Like 34 people? That's insane. And mind you, the treatment... By the way, because if you don't know what the treatment is for when you get bitten by rabies, yeah. When you get infected with rabies, they literally have to put you in a coma so that your body can live long enough to develop the antibodies for it. Oh yeah, if it gets too late, you're cooked. You've got about, if I remember correctly, about 20 days before the late symptoms start appearing. People get put in comas in order to fight off rabies. Like, rabies is horrifying. And even, and this is to me, this is the absolute most important thing about this. Even if there was a link between vaccines and autism, I would rather be autistic than have rabies. Autism is not some sort of fucking clinical, like, life or death thing. Yeah, I don't know where you live, SMG, but I would imagine it would probably be, like, a bit more tolerable. Like when COVID was starting to go wild in America, I live in cities. So there was an absolute, like, zero fucking tolerance when dealing with it. Because, like, it was, especially with the amount of idiots that are anti-vax over here now, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, a ton of people, yeah, exactly. Like, a ton of people die from this. Like, I cannot, it blows my mind. Like, you would rather be fucking dead than have a vaccine. Like, really? You'd rather be dead from everything that we have vaccines for than have autism. That, to me, is crazy. I would rather very, very, very happily be alive and autistic than fucking dead. The worst part, like, this isn't even like a... Like, this isn't even really, like, an intelligence thing. It's, like... Yeah, it's just absurd. Like, it fucking blows my mind. I'm gonna reluctantly keep reading about this fucking moron. Like, this man is responsible for the deaths of, like, literal fucking hundreds of millions of people. Yes, anti-vaxxers, unfortunately, actually exist, and it pisses me off. They are real. They are unfortunately real. And yeah, and because of people like Andrew Wakefield, they are still alive and well. Unfortunately, well, the ones that, you know, didn't die from getting vaccinated. The most famous example being, like, Herman Cain, because Herman Cain was a politician here who was like, oh, COVID's not going to do anything, and then died of COVID. So naturally, like, everyone was like, wow, what a fucking moron. But even, like, oh my god, like, it pisses me off. Like, I hate it. 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 Again, like I can deal with flat Earth, right? I can deal with flat Earth. They're still wrong. I feel they're still wrong, but I can deal with it, right? In general, flat Earth mostly just hinges on not trusting the government, and I get it, right? But being a flat earther, its influence on your perception on your life is like minimal compared to being an anti-vaxxer. Because being an anti-vaxxer is not just hurting yourself, it's hurting literally everyone and every living being around you. It is as selfish could... Actually, no, it's not selfish. Because if it was selfish, then you would still get vaccinated. Because there are selfish reasons to still get vaccinated. And yeah, don't even get me started on all the other horse shit that people were doing here instead of just getting vaccinated. Instead of just listening to the fucking doctors who were telling you exactly what to do to minimize the threat of COVID while it was fucking going on. It infuriates me to no end. Like, it is malicious ignorance to the fullest extent, and that aggravates me to no end. I'm trying to think, does this motherfucker say anything else dumb? Like, what else is in this motherfucker's history aside from fucking anti-vax? Honestly, that alone is enough for me to just be like, yeah, you should have never been a doctor. That's another thing too. That is a gross miscarriage of your position. Oh god. Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Although, like, I mean, I had to check this because I was having a problem recently with my channel where, like, it would take longer than usual for, like, comments to be available in the video. But yeah, that is kind of weird. I would suggest you still not say things like that. But yeah, that is weird. Because, you know, the problem with using words like, you know, I'm black, I'm Hispanic, I'm pansexual. I don't mind when people around me use words like that, but it's because I know the people around me. There's a intent when it comes to saying certain words where, you know, certain people, because this is the internet, certain people are just going to say it just to say it. And realistically, it's better to just not say it. That's what it comes down to. Let's see. Oh, yeah. This dude's own organization. His own organization. The one that he made in Texas after he got kicked out of the UK admitted themselves that there is no proof between vaccines and autism. Yet they still... How is that word an insult? Well, that's the magic of words. It's less about the word in and of itself, but more about the intent behind the word. That's really what it comes down to, right? It's not that the word in a vacuum is insulting. It's that you're using the word to be insulting. You're using that word to belittle. You're using that word to dehumanize. Yeah, like, well, that's another thing. Like, a lot of words are given the potential to change definitions over time. Hell, a lot of symbols are given the opportunity to change meaning, but it's the same reason why, like, you know, seeing a swastika is uncomfortable, even if it's the quote-unquote proper one that actually means a symbol of peace. In general, when you see that symbol has essentially just been co-opted into a symbol of extreme hatred, right? Its original purpose is now no longer what its seen purpose is. That's what it comes down to. Again, the intent matters a lot more than the actual iconography. Yeah, when you try to otherize people, that's when it matters. Oh geez, this dude actually even like still to this day is like trying to do anti-vax stuff, which is crazy. After he got kicked, like again, his license revoked, he's still after he got his license revoked, he still just constantly just like went off on tours. Of course, like that's not even a surprise. Uh, for like literal, still to this day he does this. He's 68 and he's still like being like, no, vaccines are bad. Yep, during COVID, he went out and like was anti-vax during COVID, did like movements, did talks during COVID. That is fucking crazy to me, dude. I could not imagine. Then of course our fucking what is he? The fucking Secretary of Health, RFK Jr. Now you got this fucking guy, this goddamn Secretary of Health. I could not imagine having a Secretary of Health that is anti-vax. It is as moronic and like, idiotic as could possibly get. Jesus Christ. Oh, he doesn't even have a medical license in the U.S. Like, even before that, like, what the fuck? Dude, this is actually fucking crazy. That's the thing. It's not even just, like, hardcore religious people, though. Like, it's not just them. Also, I've refrained from mentioning it up to this point, but one key thing is that he was also, like, aside from the vaccine autism link, was also, uh, his main thing was about, intestinal surgery, and his main push of oh you fucking entered at the like weirdest time. Yeah, his main thing was like a trying to connect a link between autism, bowel disease, and the MMR vaccine, which once again no one was able to fucking replicate any of his goddamn scientific results at all, quote unquote scientific, and none of them fucking connected any of his results. Again, a study of which was done on 12 kids. A uncontrolled study on 12 children. Now, I had said this earlier, but like, distracted by a guy who started playing a dead MMO. Which one? I said this before, but like, I'll say it again. I would rather be autistic and alive than dead. Like, easily. Like, there are. The reason this got brought up is because Remy brought up the fact that like rabies is rising in dogs because people aren't vaccinating their pets. And rabies is absolutely horrifying. Like, I could not imagine seeing rabies, seeing what rabies does to people, and being like, No, autism is worse. You're on crack. Give me the autism. Even if vaccines, like, I would rather be vaccinated and autistic than have rabies. Rabies is horrifying. And I sure as hell, if I owned, like, pets, I sure as hell wouldn't want my fucking pets to get rabies. Yeah, that to me is, like, the weirdest thing about being anti-vax. Yeah. Yeah, rabies is bad. Rabies is really bad. SMG pulled up the numbers earlier. We have 34 documented cases of people surviving rabies. 34! The treatment of which is being in a coma for literal fucking months. Yeah. Genuinely. Like, it is absolutely horrifying. Like, I could not imagine seeing all these, like, diseases and viruses that we have vaccines for and being like, I'd rather have that. You are insane if you think that. Let's see. Let's see. In the Sunday Times, Brian Deere reported that some of the parents of the 12 children in the study in The Lancet, which is the paper that he published his anti-vax horseshit in, were recruited via a UK lawyer preparing a lawsuit against MMR manufacturers, and that the Royal Free Hospital have received £55,000 from the UK's Legal Aid Board, now known as the Legal Services Commission, to pay for the research. Previously, in October of 2003, the board had cut off public funding for litigation against MMR manufacturers. Following investigation of the allegations in the Sunday Times by the UK General Medical Council, Wakefield was charged with serious professional misconduct, including dishonesty. In 2006, Deere, writing in the Sunday Times, further reported that in addition to the money donated to the Royal Free Hospital, the lawyers responsible for the MMR lawsuit had paid Wakefield personally more than £400,000, which he had not previously disclosed. Like, I cannot imagine not trusting medicine because you think they're all greedy and corrupt, and then accepting horseshit from a greedy and corrupt person who is very openly and known to be greedy and corrupt. Let's see, he had, It's even worse, though. It's like, I can't, like, it is the genuine, like, it's beyond mental gymnastics, because normally the number one reason why people don't get vaccinated is because they do not trust the medical field. They do not trust, like, medical science because of some previous affliction, which I get. We're black. We know about the history of people doing weird medicinal shit on us just to do it. But that does not mean, to me, you went from, like, one weirdo snake oil salesman to another weirdo snake oil salesman, except he has a better suit, so you like him more, even though he's selling you the exact same bullshit. Like, you've decided that, no, I don't want to get conned by you, I want to get conned by this person instead. That's what blows my mind. Yeah, he's got a better suit and a fancy mustache. Yeah, that's how they got there. 10 of the 12 co-authors in the paper in The Lancet published a retraction of interpretation. The section of the paper retracted reads as follows. We wish to make it clear that in this paper, no causal link was established between vaccine and autism, as data was insufficient. However, the possibility of such a link was raised, and the consequent events have had a major implications for public health. In view of this, we consider now is the appropriate time that we should together formally retract the interpretation placed upon these findings in the paper, according to precedent. Which to me blows my mind even more, because now, who are the two niggas who are still like, yeah, this is okay? Find those motherfuckers. I need to know. I need names. These people need to be publicly shamed for the rest of humanity. Yeah, just like with a fork, with a whole fork. Yeah, apparently also he tried to sue a television company for pointing out the fact that he was anti-vax, and it failed horribly because they were able to use his own organizations that he had made and use their own words, because even his own organizations have yet to prove a link, and have so far sufficiently done the opposite, as a matter of fact, that there is no link between vaccines and autism. And like, I don't. It's insanity. It is genuine insanity. Like it is. Yeah, anti-vaxxers, get vaccinated, please. You're doing yourself a service. You're doing your family a service. You're doing literally every human you ever interact with a service by getting vaccinated. Please get vaccinated. Yes, that is basically what his... Yeah, it's the Daily Run. Yes, that is basically what his company did. Is that gonna one-shot? I doubt it. Okay. You meanie. It's alive? That health bar literally doesn't even have color in it. Can you get in the ball, sir? Thank you. Alright, a little more defense. Thick fat. Good to know. I gotta remember to retitle the video PokeRogue, but I yell at anti-vaxxers for an hour. As I should. Catching that Azumarill unfortunately put me in a real negative position. I was in a really good spot before dealing with that. Oh, eggs! Oh wait, I wanted to see the... Fuck, that was the skip to the submarine. Damn it. Alright, well, we got an Elekid with Mountain Gale as a hidden move. Adamant Nature, that's quite nice. Red Shiny Poochyena with Knockoff as a egg move. Relaxed Nature, that's pretty nice. A Shiny Buizel with Triple Axle, ooh. I like that. A Bergmite with Stone Axe. Also quite nice. Got ourselves a Grook, got more stats, got Rock Slide as an egg move. That's really good, actually. Gets Intimidate when it evolves. That's good to know. And Cramorant, max attack, max defense, has Surf now. Pretty good. Alright. Yeah, who to heal? That is the question. Probably Celebi. Celebi has been the one leading so far. I would really like Gyarados to be healed too, but we're in watery water place, so Celebi would probably be the better option. Wham! Ancient power! My power is ancient, but I kind of like everything here. Yeah, that's fine. Smackdown. Over Rock Slide? I was hoping for that to be a heal. I don't think I need to switch here. Yeah. I think I can just, I think the Rain will probably allow me to one-shot the Flamigo here. Leech Seed. That is quite nice. I like Protect, but honestly, Leech Seed would be nice too. What? There's no health. This game is silly. The Surge is Misty. Wham! Now this is the boss. He's probably just gonna, like, do some wet stuff. Yeah, like that. That's fine. There we go. Wham! Yay! I could have, but I have no balls. Alrighty. Beach, swamp, or construction site I don't think I've been to before. We're going there. That sounds fun. But you ain't got no balls, Lieutenant Dan. Getting hella experience from all the fights here, though. Azumarill, Aqua Ring. I do like Aqua Ring. It's quite funny. It would be better than Slam. I think we can leave both of them out. I knew it would still fucking live. I knew it. I felt it. I felt it in my lack of balls. Yay, Crunch. Ah! Let's get rid of Screech. Helping Hand would be silly. Honestly, the thought of a Tyranitar clapping to cheer on its teammate is funny to me regardless. A lot of crits. Yeah, let's grab more balls. Alright, they're flexing on me. Oh, I forgot the Stealth Rock. Ouchie. We'll Stealth Rock now. There we go. Aqua Tail. Ah, that's more damage, and no flinching, but less accuracy and no flinching. So no, thank you. Yeah, let's take some more balls. Uh-oh. Okay, well that one's a problem. That one we have to. Okay. Alrighty. Time for the test. How many balls will it take? Did that need to crit game? Was that needed? Alright, we'll get it lower. Here, bully the rabbit. That's not the rabbit! Alright, now get the ball. Yay. Alright, max attack. A lot of special attack out of that. Near max defense. And a lot of HP. That was a good one. Yay. Candy. Wham. Alrighty, workers with a Cursula and a Duel. I think we just start bullying that Duel. Or not, we could miss. You know, I like missing. Missing's quite fun. That's fine. We will make do. See, that's why I don't want Gyarados to have it. Look at that. .90 accuracy, by the way. Fucking 90 accuracy, my ass. That's what I was looking for. You're being mean, game. Stop being mean. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. I'm getting real tired of the critical capture animation happening and the fucking thing coming out of the goddamn Pokeball. Alright, no stat changes, unfortunately. Has guts. I kind of like everything here, though, is the problem. I guess maybe Cherim is the most disposable. But even then, like, Helping Hand and changing the weather is quite nice. Yeah. Egg! It's a Reshiram. Not great stats. With Energy Ball. That's nice. Yeah, they can't all be winners. Oh yeah, I added it to the list. By the way, Play Rough and Aqua Tail have the exact same accuracy. I have not missed a Play Rough yet. What's going on there, game? What are you doing? Shadow Ball! Does Celebi need it, though, is the question. We already have a pretty good set of moves, is the problem, right? Like, honestly, I like this. Dual Stab, Stealth Rock, and Fairy as our coverage is pretty solid. Do we have an answer to Ghosts? No, but they haven't really been... They're not really common, is the thing. Yeah, we have Larvitar and Gyarados both have Crunch. Yeah, I don't think we need it. We'll just heal. Kick him low. Or not. How do you low kick something that's levitating? It's kind of difficult, ain't it? You kick its butt? Where is its butt? Please don't have static. Dragon Dance, you say? I would like more heals. Good enough. Yeah, let's keep Celebi nice and topped up. One more. Yeah, I know. I added it to my wish list when you told me. So yeah, I got the notification that the demo was demoing. Lieutenant Surge. This is gonna be a little annoying. He got intimidated. We probably have to immediately switch to Larvitar unless we want to get, like, annihilated, so let's do that. Now step on his butt! Okay, this one is static, unfortunately, but honestly, we should be fine. Took my baton! No, it was mine! Give it back! I think Celebi should be able to handle the rest of this. do? The hell is that? Heals itself and its allies in battle. It's not a terrible idea, but our moveset is kind of already good. Ouchie. That is a fantastic sprite. I love it. I love Alolan Raichu. I love it so much. Sometimes forget Celebi's beefy as fuck. Yeah, 100 in every stat tends to do that. It's pretty nice. Oh no! My mango! He's a singing man! And he died for it. Yay! Yeah, I love Alolan Raichu. It's fun. I'm almost certain the main difference between it and like normal Raichu are like certain support moves that normal Raichu gets as opposed to Alolan. Or actually, if you're using it for like a supportive role, actually, if you're not doing something specifically involving it being psychic, like doing psychic terrain stuff, then actually regular Raichu is better for its supportive capability because pure electric is better defensively than electric psychic. But otherwise, yeah, if you're doing offense stuff, yeah, Alolan Raichu is way better. What the fuck? Fucking Emolgas, man. I swear, they're always doing some fucking weird shit. And then I just explode immediately. And then I'm sad. Uh-oh. Okay. That was very happily a weak sauce explosion. Pupitar. Yep, that's what I was gonna do. If this doesn't get... Some things never change. Risu, funny looking rat. Hi, Leia. Ouchie. Oh yeah, I forgot. The rat is actually like decently tanky. I've not gotten like any other psychic type moves. Alright. Get in the ball. Yeah. Max HP, max attack, near max speed, and special defense. It's pretty good, honestly. Dolly, not as good, but it'll make do. We're not gonna keep it though. Just wanted to catch it. Okay. Puzzle. Will I switch? Actually, yes, I will switch. We'll get Pupitar in here so Pupitar can actually get like a bit more experience out of this. There we go. Earthquake. As fun as Stomping Tantrum is, Earthquake's just more consistent. I would imagine, like, yeah, I would imagine a couple of things probably start with, more things have plus and or minus too, or they're, like, easier to access. Get in the ball! I said get in the ball! Listen to me, you little shit! Get in the ball! God damn! Wow, that thing was fucking insane! Yay, guitarist sprite! I like the guitarist. It's fun. Arc result! Punch it! God damn it. Alright, let's see. Who else can kill this thing conveniently? He just stomped around. He's probably faster than Magneton. Magneton's gonna get fucking annihilated. He's also probably faster than Pupitar. He's definitely faster than Pupitar. Celebi is faster. Yeah, Celebi should be able to do it. No, it's no hail. Oh, okay, withdraw. We take that. Wham! Alright, there we go. Gyarados wants to learn Hurricane instead of, can they, I was thinking about this the other day. Could they not make more physical flying type moves or improve their distribution? Like, seriously. You know what? Matter of fact, hold the fuck up. Hi, Meow. Or other Meow. There's two Meows here. Brain is braining. Yeah, honestly, yeah, there should just be more flying type moves in general. How am my head is turbo exploding, and honestly, it's kind of exploding worse after I went on a rant about how dumb anti-vaxxers are. So, I'm doing alright. Could be worse. Hold on. I want to see something. Let's see, flying type moves. There's acrobatics, which generally speaking, the Pokemon needs to be, like, quick in some way to learn that. Hit yourself on the side of the head with a pool stick by accident. I can only imagine Looney Tunes scenarios where that happens now. I want you to know that. I want you to know I see a ragtime-looking Meowscarada around a pool table accidentally stepping on, like, a pool stick and slamming into its face. With a Tom and Jerry scream on top of that. We need it. See, what are the flying type moves? Aerial Ace. Oh, I was explaining the other day to my little brother why evasion is banned in Pokemon and pointing out that, like, all the moves that don't miss either suck or have terrible distribution. This is a perfect example. Like, Aerial Ace is not a move you want to use. It's a move you have to use because there's no other option. Let's see. Aeroblast, which is locked to Lugia. Air Cutter, which is terrible. Air Slash, which is stronger, but also is 95% accurate instead of 100. Does that move need to be 95% accurate? I have missed that move. I'm not even kidding, almost as much as Stone Edge. Like, genuinely, I've never seen a more fucking deceptive 5% in my goddamn life than on Air Slash. Just swinging it around watching Gravity Falls, and then Gravity fell on him. Beak Blast, which is a 2-turn move, which you do not want to get hit by, or hit during charging, because if you do, the Pokemon that was using it gets burned, so we don't want that. That one's, you know, pretty dangerous. Once it's pull stick in the D. Yeah, pool sticks hurt. Bleakwind Storm, which is only available on Tornadus. Bounce, which is terrible. Brave Bird, which honestly still kind of needs more distribution, I'm not gonna lie. Boomburst, Blood Moon, Ursaluna. That sounds silly in the best way. Chatter, which is locked to Chat Tot and can't be used on anyway. Let's see. Dragon Ascent, which is obviously locked to Rayquaza. Drill Peck, which again needs more distribution, but it doesn't have as much distribution because it's supposed to only be available to things that can like poke at you, like with beaks or whatever. But there are things that don't have beaks that can learn this move, but it's mostly like, oh, you need to poke it with the beak. Which also really doesn't have that much distribution. Dual Wing Beat is probably one of the wider spread moves, and honestly it's pretty good, but again, it's 90% accurate for some fucking reason. I don't know why. I hate it. Let's see, there's Floaty Fall is only in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It's a signature move of the partner Pikachu. Which honestly is not that bad. 90 power, physical, 95% accurate, 30% chance of making the target flinch. That one would be nice, but it's only available on one Pokemon. So that's fun. Fly, which is not great. Gust, which is an early move. Hurricane, which is only 100% accurate during the rain. It also has confusing distribution, not gonna lie. Like, there's... Like, hold on a moment. Like how, like, Gyarados. Like, I don't know why Gyarados gets fucking Hurricane. Chatot. I want you to imagine a fucking Chatot using Hurricane. They gave it to Whimsicott because, it seems that Game Freak is hellbent on making me hate this Pokemon with every fiber of my being, except its appearance. That's pretty good. The Dunsparce, but honestly, that's more funny than anything. Every other Pokemon is like, oh, that checks out. Let's see, what about all the egg ones? See, the Kingdra one wouldn't make sense, except they mentioned that it makes, like, underwater tornadoes, so... Adaptability population bomb sounds disgusting. Stop this, man. War crime is an understatement. Bro's out here committing fucking, like, galaxy crimes. Let's see... Why can Quaquaval learn Hurricane? What the hell? Refrigerates a Titan with population bomb? Let's see, what else? Oblivion Wing, which is only on fucking Yveltal. Which would be nice on other things. Peck is an early move. Pluck is more of a utility move. Sky Attack takes a charge. Sky Drop is like mostly like a shenanigan thing. And Wing Attack. Yeah, honestly, there just needs to be more flying type moves. double edge on a zero. What the hell are you double edging? Gave it Scrappy. Good. Listen, I'm all for Scrappy. More Scrappy, alright? We need more Scrappy on good fighting types. Alright, well, speaking of war crime, I don't like how this looks. Ow! Cutting it a little close there, but, it worked out. Do we want Leech Seed? The problem is we need Psychic. That's what we need. We need, like, Psychic, we need Giga Drain. We need some other, like, attacking moves, game. But you think this is a real funny game? Have I beaten Endless before? Nah. I don't play this game too often. Usually when I do, it's the daily runs. Yeah, that, like... Dude, I told him about this game. Bro was, like, fucking addicted for a month straight. Like... Like, if he wasn't actively playing something with us, he was playing this. Yeah, that too. I wasn't gonna say it, but he did. Yeah. Let's take the healing. That's what we need to keep Pupitar nice and healthy. Ah, that's no fun, game. You're no fun, you're mean! Zora gets adaptability on passive. Mousehold gets ignition is hidden on board. You're making him cook! How is it alive? Ow. How is it alive? Superpower. Not a terrible idea, to be quite honest. I've not really been using Aqua Ring, but it is better than Bubble Beam. Or not better than Bubble Beam. There we go. The zebra. Ow. Alright. Why are you doing that? You're already faster than me. Stop being fast. Ow. Did that need to crit game? Jesus. More eggs. Ba, 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 ba. Ba-na, ba-ba-na, 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 ba-ma, ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Thank you. It was a freely available model that I recolored. I do want my own model one day, my actual own model one day though. I'm thinking either my Hunter or an Anthro Valstrax. I don't know. I'll know when I have the money for it. Yo, speaking of VTuber model, yo, I've been meaning to play Idol Showdown on stream. I need to do that. Ability Charm increases the chances of wild Pokemon having a hidden ability. Why not? Oh no, it's Metal Gear. Let me toss out the Stealth Rocks now. Oh no, he's locking. He's gonna start popping. Ow, that hurt. Because huge power is fun and friend-shaped, and more things need to have it. Ooh. Okay. Give it to Zacian Crown. No! That dog has enough. Alright? That dog is fed. He is a fat dog. He needs to be fed less. Less food for the dog. It is irresponsible. That dog doesn't need to eat more. My nemesis. Actually, you know what? Zubrill's probably not gonna make it anyway. Yeah, let's. Nah, we need to make sure to get rid of at least the Klefki. Yeah. There, Klefki gone. Sandstorm. Wham. See, I want to discharge, but the problem is I want to keep Pupitar alive, too. I don't really want to... You know what? Let's just do a double switch here. Okay. And now we tickle him a little. And I reluctantly try and catch it because I haven't caught it before. I have one ball, so, I'm gonna get it as low as possible. Now get in the ball. You fucker. Well, wrong move. I'm silly. It was a misinput! Do I want to... Actually, no. If they both just got intimidated, honestly, a Dragon Dance would probably be pretty safe. There we go. Nice. Yes, please, bring Celebi back. One more. Get rid of it. There. Bell gone. You meanie, I needed him. He was my friend. Listen, I wouldn't hate I wouldn't hate Bell enemies in video games if they didn't constantly make them the most fucking annoying things ever. It does like the least amount of, yeah, just bam. This is gonna be a little annoying. Yeah, we gotta get rid of that as soon as possible. Okay, we're good. Crisis averted. Now, can I get a revive so I can get Pupitar sub-levels again? Thank you. Yay. Hey, defense rise will rise this. Light screen, honestly, not a terrible idea. Dude, game, can Celebi get psychic already? Like, come on, this is silly. That's not psychic. It's useful, but it's not psychic! Alright, Byron, let's go. Jesus Christ. Yay, more bells! Chomp. Yeah! Glad to see this Gyarados hates that fucking thing as much as I do. Fuck bells! Bells suck! Wham! Oh no! Really? Really? That felt racist. I'm sorry. Like, are you for real, game? No, hold on. I'm not dropping that. How accurate is Iron Tail? Iron Tail's like fucking 70% accurate, right? $75%. Yeah, that's bullshit. Fuck you, Gabe. Alright, we can go to the plains or we can go to the lab. The lab sounds more interesting. Who wants to go to the plains? They're plain. I already regret my decision. Oh boy. Alright, bite its butt. God, I could not imagine what biting this thing would feel like. It'd be like biting a spoon. Electro Web. Honestly, the Magnet Zone's not fast enough to really use it, is it? I don't think that'll be as useful. Yeah, but if I have the Dragon Dancing Gyarados, do I really need, like... Is it gonna matter as much for future? What else you got? I'd lose Discharge unless I get rid of Light Screen or Try Attack, and I kind of want to keep those. I'd rather just hit both opponents into doubles. Yeah, but Electric does less damage, doesn't have paralysis chance, and it does hit both opponents. Okay, so it's gonna be doing less damage, no paralysis, doesn't hit allies, speed control, but I think I would just not use Gyarados in that scenario. And if I really needed the the two key members of my team already resist or are immune to electric aside from Gyarados, because Celebi resist it, and Pupitar, soon to be Tyranitar, is going to resist it too. Honestly, I think I would just rather the damage from Discharge. How much more? It's 80 compared to 55. And it's 100% accurate. Because we all know how much the fucking game has been mean to me today. Yeah. I think I'd rather just take the Discharge, quite honestly. Hit back. There we go. Yay! can learn reversal. Only girder? Damn. This is risky, but we're gonna hit it and hope for the best. Okay, we're good. Coil is fun. I would like if Coil was on more things. Thunderstones work on Magneton here? Yes, they do. Yeah, I love that noise. It's a dinner! He gone. Linking cord. B. Bum. Breeder Owens. Bro's got a full team out there. Ah, see, you're kind of forgetting though. Coil only seems meh because its learn set is really bad, because only like serpents and snake-like lizards can learn it. Coil, in the grand scheme of things, is honestly pretty good. Yeah, it's bulk up with another stat on top of it. So unless you also want to say bulk up is bad, I don't see how Coil can be bad. Coil's only bad because it's on mostly not good Pokemon. If Coil was on a good Pokemon, you would be like, oh, Coil is ridiculous. Or Hone Claws plus Defense Crow, yeah. I love Hone Claws too. Chomp. Dude, I swear, Gyarados is like a consistent fucking... It takes a lot to make a Gyarados bad. It burned me! I'm on fire now! You meanie. Wow. Okay, what the fuck is that? That's the third Pokemon that survived on literal 1 today. What the hell? Game, can you give me Psychic so this stops happening, please? That's not Psychic. Fuck you, game. Memory Mushroom. Does that include Psychic? No. God damn it. I'm gonna hit this one more time, actually. Hold on. You know, honestly, Citrus Fairy wouldn't be too bad an idea. Gyarados already has one. We'll give it to Celebi. Ow, that still did a lot. That didn't do as much as I'd hoped it would. Damn. You mean, game. Oh no, his beam is hyper. Yeah, see, but the thing with that is, like, that's like a super normie setup. So, like, why do that when we could use, like, more interesting Pokemon instead of just Sword Dog? Yeah. Oh no, he's sturdy with it! Jeez, that still hit me through the special defense increase through the sandstorm. Jeez. Why does Jirachi have so smash? That's a great question. Don't ask me. Listen, you're just giving me more reasons to hope for a Jirachi whenever if it pops up, you know? I like Jirachi. Jirachi is friend-shaped. It is my favorite of the mythicals. Game, I would really appreciate a revive. Thank you. Let's see. Let's heal up. So, yeah, let's heal up Celebi. I don't think I want to start with Tyranitar. We're gonna... He's downloading! Oh no. Wham! Damn, bro's gonna be slapping like crazy. Now, the question is he still going to Bug Buzz? Honestly, I'm so dark. It'd still be a good idea if he's gonna protein me anyway. Yeah. Nice. Wham. That was a lot of healing, game. You're silly. How much you want to bet never mind. Bum, 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 bum. I knew that was gonna happen. The sand! Oh no! He got aggressively buzzed. Do I have a ball? I have no balls. Looks like I don't need any balls. There we go! Yay! No balls. Move up. Let's do shiny ones. Bam. There we go. It's a nice bunch of eggs. Yay! Y'all know how the XP system works. He probably does. I sure as hell don't. Oh, you mean the fucking badge thingamabobs? Yeah, I also have no idea. It just kind of happened. Honestly, it seems kind of like random too. It seems pretty inconsistent on occasion, not gonna lie. I think it's like a... Yeah, I have absolutely no idea. Like, it seems rather inconsistent. It is very silly. Yeah, I think that would be all for. I think that was the first daily run I actually beat, which is nice. You know, only took. I don't know how long I've been streaming, this game in particular, but yeah. Yeah. Gotta grind YouTube now. Gotta be the top ranked YouTube. Always nice, except when he's not. Like when, like, tourists are involved. $100. Oh, the game is pay to win? Never mind. I don't want to grind to be the #1 YouTube. Have the most YouTube experience if I can just fucking, if it's pay to win. That is a fantastic question. That is, I am genuinely surprised. Like, of all the things you've ever said to not get censored, I'm genuinely surprised that one didn't get censored. Only lasted that stream? That's fucking crazy. Although I guess that explains all the right-wing politicians on YouTube. You know what? Never mind. That checks out. Oh, with that, that's definitely enough for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you come around next time. Oh, you guys just came in at the tail end. That's unfortunate. Hey, Robert Belgrade, you're supposed to talk to me. People have come in, you silly. I'm so sorry, people who just came in from the raid, but yeah, we're finishing up now. But hi, how are you? Hi, 4 people. Finish it strong. We did! We finished the daily run. We beat the daily run today. It was pretty good. Now I gotta stream for longer. My head is exploding. I'm not doing another one, alright? I did this because I streamed PokeRogue today instead of Crash 3 because my head was exploding. And this already went on for like way longer than I was expecting it to. I need to lay down. Listen, I was expecting the daily run to bully me in the first 5 seconds like it usually does. Except this time, I caught a Gyarados, so I won. Thanks, Gyarados, you're goated. Yeah, also, Remy made me rant about anti-vaxxers for an hour, which also did not help. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll come around for next time. Next time being Thursday. I stream every other day. This is RB Bidaily, so I stream every other day. So I hope the next time I stream, you'll come around. I stream starting at 4. I usually stream for 2 to 3 hours. But yeah, I hope you all come around next time. I'm going to go fix Robert Belgrade so the actual notification for me getting rated happens. And then I'm going to lay down now. Thank you! Later! Whee!